A very good day, dear students. In this video you shall learn about the basics of fabrication process, the different types of joining process, that is welding, the basics of welding, the basic essential different types of welding, the brazing process and the soldering process. Also you shall see about the various differences in all the three: welding, brazing and soldering process. So this shall cover a part of your fourth module of the subject elements of mechanical engineering. In this video you shall see about the soldering and brazing process, that is also a type of fabrication process, and also the difference between soldering, brazing and welding process. So soldering is a method of uniting or combining or joining two thin metal pieces or metal plates using a dissimilar metal or an alloy by application of heat. So most of the times the alloy used is either lead or tin or combination of both. It is used in sheet metal works, in plumbing works, in electrical junctions, in manufacturing of circuit boards, etc. Here the melting temperature is lesser, 150 degrees Celsius to 350 degree Celsius, unlike the welding. In welding we have high temperature, whereas in soldering the temperature is much lower, or it is much lesser. On the screen on the right side you can see a typical example of the soldering tool that is used in the soldering process. So methods of soldering: first and foremost we have to clean the surface on which we have to do the soldering. There should not be any particles, there should not be any oily surfaces. The surface should be free from oil, grease, etc. After that we apply flux. So flux is applied on the surface, then it is heated, and once heating is done, then it is the final cleanup process. Advantages: it is low cost and it is easier to use. Soldered joints are easy to repair and rework. Low energy is required for soldering. Soldering joint can last for a longer time. So the very basic application: assembling electronic components to printed circuit boards, joining sheet metal objects, joining of the cooking vessels, joining different types of flux, using different types of flux like rosin alcohol, zinc alcohol, etc. So these are the very basic uses of soldering process. Next we shall see the brazing process. So brazing is a method of joining two similar or dissimilar metals using a special fusible alloy that produces joints stronger than that of soldering. So during brazing process, the base metal of the two pieces to be joined is not melted. Brazing is typically stronger than soldering but weaker than welding. The filler metal must have the ability to wet the surface of the base metal onto which it is applied. So material used in brazing are either copper based and silver based alloys. Here we shall see the method of brazing. Just like soldering process, brazing also is similar. So first we have cleaning of the surfaces that is to be joined. Once the cleaning is done, the surface is free from all the dust, dirt, grease, oil. Then we apply the flux. So application of flux is the second part. Once that is done, then heating. So we will be heating the material. Once heating is done, then we have the cleaning process. So the material, the surface is cleaned so that we can apply the flux and then get a firm joint. Brazing is easy to learn. It is possible to join almost all and any dissimilar metals. The joint is very neat and clean. The strength is strong enough for most of the light applications. So these are the advantages of brazing process. Next, we shall see the differences between welding, soldering and brazing. So these are the some of the differences between welding, soldering and brazing. First one, welding is the most strongest joint and it is used to bear the heavy load. So of all the joints, welding is the most strongest. The strength of welded joint may be more than the strength of the base metal also in certain cases. Whereas soldering, it is the weakest joint of all the three, that is welding and brazing and soldering. Soldering is the most weakest. It is not meant to bear the load. It is used to make electrical contacts most of the times. So in order to make the contacts it is used, not for bearing the load. Brazing is slightly stronger than soldering, but it is weaker than welding, and they can be used to bear the load up to some extent or up to certain extent. Next, temperature. Welding temperature is very high. It is approximately 3800 degrees Celsius of temperature is attained, almost equivalent to the melting point of the metals. Whereas soldering, the temperature is most least, it is approximately 450 degrees Celsius. And brazing, it is slightly higher but less than the welding temperature. Brazing, we have temperatures reaching up to 600 degrees Celsius. Next, workpiece that is required to be joined has to be heated till the melting point in welding. In soldering, no need to heat the workpiece. In brazing, workpieces are heated but below their melting point. So in welding, we can see it is heated up to the melting point. Next, the mechanical properties of the base material will change at the joint due to heating and cooling process. Whereas in soldering, there is no change in the mechanical properties even after the joining process. The mechanical properties will never change. Whereas in welding, it may change because of the heating process. In brazing, it may change the mechanical properties of the joint, but it is almost negligible. We can say that there is not much change in the mechanical properties. Whereas in welding, we can clearly see the change in the mechanical properties. Next, the heat cost is involved and high skill level is required for welding. Since high temperature is to be achieved, a lot of cost is required for heating the material. Here the cost involved and the skill required is very low for soldering. And for brazing, the cost involved and skill required are between welding and soldering. It is slightly higher than soldering, but not at all as high as the welding process. Next, in welding, preheating of the workpiece is required before the welding, and it is carried out at high temperature. This is done in order to normalize the temperature difference or the temperature gradient in the workpiece. Whereas in soldering, preheating of the workpiece is good for making good quality joint. It is not at all necessary, but it is required for making a quality joint. In brazing, preheating is desirable to make strong joint, as brazing is carried out at relatively low temperatures. However, in welding, preheating is very much necessary in order to maintain the property of the material. So with this we have covered the topics of soldering, brazing, and the differences between welding, soldering, and brazing.